but I can't do it alone. I have a co-host. You know her, you love her. Please give me a warm welcome to Agatha Quilton Katz.
Hi Thom, thank you so much.
How are you tonight?
I'm so excited to be here. Oh my gosh. You know, the podcast. You guys all know it.
Yeah, everyone else.
You're all big fans of me, right?
Yeah! Should we do your famous catchphrase?
We should do my famous catchphrase. You all know it.
Everyone knows it. Let's all do it together.
Let's say it with me.
Better ingredients,
better interesting people.
That's right.
Yeah.
That's right. You all know it. You've heard it millions of times. Now, we want to thank the Bird Comedy Theater for letting us do our live show here.
Yes, thank you so much.
Thank you so much. Now, obviously, we've been doing this live show for a very long time. And normally we do it at slightly bigger
colleges, institutions, intellect.
Yeah, but they won't have us anymore due to the incident.
Right. Yeah.
We were all at the funeral. So we're using it as closed casket. Right.
I can't really. My lawyer said I can't really talk about it. So let's move on, Thom.
Okay.
By the way, Thom, this is our first time ever actually meeting.
Canonically, that's true. Because I'm new, and you've been doing this for so long.
Right. Thom is our field reporter. I'm our in-studio interviewer, so we've never really worked together.
Never, not once.
How long have you been with Kansas City Revival now, Thom?
About 8 months.
8 months? Yeah. Oh my gosh, fresh little baby.
And how long have you been with the case?
Oh, about 30 years.
Yeah. Seasoned veteran.
Yes. I've been doing this a long time.
Yeah, I'm excited. Let's get a look at this audience here. I've never done one of these live shows before.
Oh gosh.
Okay. I mean, we have a smart podcast. I thought they were going to look smarter.
You're talking into your microphone. They can hear you.
Shit, sorry, hey! You guys are great. My glasses.
Look how smart they all look.
My prescription is wrong. That's why it's so big. Optometrist. Anyway, are you guys ready to start the show? Before we begin, we need to bring out our intern. Our intern, Todd, you've probably heard him appear frequently on the podcast.
He's on every now and then. We have some great sponsors.
Hey, Todd.
Hi, guys.
We have some great sponsors tonight, and our intern Todd will be reading some ad copy for us, so just bear with us.
There's a person. There you go. Here's the mic.
Bonjour! Bienvenue à la cosophonie de la Femle. Von früher que vous pouvez visiter c'est le Institut Les Roses de la musique live et de visiter formation à la cousine avec fleurs.
Our intern Todd!
Thank you, Todd. He's going to come back and he's going to read the ad copy for the rest of the night, so I'm excited to hear him do that. That'll be fun.
Well, should we get into this, Thom?
Yeah, we're going to get into our guests. Our first guest. Ooh, who do we have?
We've got 3 guests for the first half and then 3 for the second. So
That's right. Now, our first guest you've heard on the podcast before.
Oh, a returning guest.
That's
this is
right.
so exciting.
So exciting. She's a lover of traveling, floral perfumes, most cheeses, and relaxing on a family cruise ship. Please welcome the flower heiress of southern France, Sylvie Bonfour. Sylvie. Yeah, you got a good whip.
And it's Von Flair.
Bonfour.
Yeah.
Okay, I
Oh,
apologize.
Sylvie, it's so good to see you
It's
again.
good to meet
You have
you.
not met Sylvie. Don't act like you don't.
No, I listen. I'm a frequent listener, though.
Merci.
So, Sylvie,
Oui.
you have a family cruise ship.
Oui.
Let's start there.
Yeah, tell us about that.
So it's a cruise ship, and we have flappers on it.
Okay.
Oh, okay. So when you say it's a cruise ship, I'm picturing like a family yacht. Is that?
Like in between like a Titanic and a yacht, so they can maybe swim there.
Wow.
How many passengers can be on this cruise ship?
Oh, like a football stadium.
You've gotten a bigger one since last time we talked.
We got to upgrade so that we let the little one, and now we have a cruise line, a cruise on Flair. So now people can like pay a little bit and like be fancy if they would like to, because now we have a bigger one that really we just do our family. We just wanted more space away from each other.
Yeah.
Okay, wait. So
Understand.
this cruise ship fits a stadium full of people, but how many people typically are on it?
Like, let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 30.
Oh,
Okay.
Yeah.
okay.
And wait, 32 and a half. My sister is pregnant and she just got married.
Congratulations.
Yeah, she's cruising for 2. Yeah. So how many? So you're a flower heiress. Describe to us what that is.
So mostly around France. Alle Europe, my family was the first to plant flowers. So whenever someone plants a flower in France or Europe, we receive money. So
You get royalties from your flowers.
we are in a way we're like flower royalty. So
that's true. Yeah.
Okay.
So we're working on a trade with America, so we can also get it, because like, I feel like in a way they probably stole that from us, and they steal a lot of things
I don't
here.
know.
I hear.
That doesn't sound right, but
Oh.
are there American flower dynasties as well?
One is about to die, so no.
Will you be sort of taking over that role?
We're trying, we got it all written up. My father went over there to his house and just had like a lot of brandy, wine, and some fromage or cheese.
Oh.
Just in case, I didn't know if you know some words or not. And then it just worked out that lo and behold, after a few rounds of cheese shots,
Stop you there. I just want to ask real quick. Your father made him do cheese shots?
Well, it was like a mutual kind of thing. My father was talking about it, and he was like, "Well, I want to be more cultured." So he was like, "Oh, oui," and then now we do the cheese shot. There is some alcohol in it, but so you take like a wheel of brie, okay, and then you cut it out in the middle, take the top off, and then you pour your drink inside, and then you shoot it. But then you also pick the brie quickly. So the first one to finish eating the cheese, the cheese shots, it wins. So that's what's happening.
I see. Okay. Yeah, you have an interesting way of doing business.
See, I was picturing like a shot glass of like nacho cheese.
That's what I was
We're
thinking.
American, so you know.
Yeah.
That's what he suggested. My father said, no, we do traditional.
Yeah. And
Sure.
you have to. It's a fancy affair.
Oui, yes, oui.
So you're an heiress, which means at one point you will take over the flower dynasty?
Potentially, as long as they just make money, and then I just don't have to do anything.
Yeah.
So I would like to stay passive and not do anything. I'm the youngest of 5, so there's
really?
plenty
Wow,
to
big
do.
family. I didn't
Yes,
know.
so I make sure that everyone will stay alive, so that I don't have to do anything.
So is there like an order, like the oldest child has to take over the business and you're next in line?
Well, also cheese shots still come in. If the oldest goes first, but if someone younger would like to be like, no, I'd like to take over, then they challenge them to cheese shot. We say fromage shots.
So your siblings, you may challenge the older sibling too.
But it may only happen if we are on a cruise, and it has to be on a Thursday. Is the only time that the challenge may be called.
We live in a society.
We've got to do something, so maybe.
So has this happened in your family?
A couple of times.
Oh my gosh, it sounds kind of stressful, honestly.
Oh, I just enjoy it, and I just say shots, 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 shots. And then they just wait, and then I wait, and I go, okay, and they go on my canopy or hammock and just swing and enjoy my day.
Oh, that sounds lovely.
That does sound lovely, especially on a cruise ship. With now, there's 32 and a half passengers.
I see.
How much staff do you have on these things?
Oh, let's see, 35.
Okay.
We each have our own person.
And then there's a couple of extras.
Yeah, a couple of extras just
You
in
never
case
know.
someone gets tired or needs like a break or something.
Yeah.
You know.
Sure, of course. So, do you have any plans for the future? Are you gonna do anything of note besides lounge around on the cruise ship?
Well, I started to sew, so I have my
That's beautiful.
bags that I will sell around because I don't have anything. I don't need to do anything, and it's very therapeutic when you. I think that's the correct word.
Therapeutic, yes.
Merci.
An English
To
word.
make them. So and then of course we also are working on any flower prints. We'll also get money for flower prints as well.
Oh, flower prints as well.
Flower
Wow,
prints on
okay.
fabric, on paintings, anything. If anyone
Just anything flower related.
anything flower
Absolutely.
related on France, on Europe, eventually we'll get
Wow, that's-
money based on that. So either way, I'm just paying myself.
Yeah, spring must be a big time for you.
Very smart.
Merci.
Very smart. Well, we're gonna bring out another guest here in just a
yes,
moment.
yeah.
You're gonna stick around.
Oh, okay.
But before we do that, we need to bring out our intern Todd one more time. Todd,
Oh.
Come out and.
where is that boy? There he is. Okay.
Todd. Oh,
All
okay,
right.
Todd.
It's okay.
Calm
Here.
down. It's okay. It's okay.
Go ahead and read this.
There we go. Go ahead. Thank you, Todd.
Are you reaching for the twilight of your life? Are you still looking for love? Is the person you're currently with not the last person you want to be with before you die? Introducing The Last Act, established by Mitch Baker, a soon-to-be certified matchmaker to the elderly. The Last Act is a matchmaking service provided only for those approaching their final curtain call. Are you someone looking for someone, somewhere, someday? Are you beginning to realize that there won't be always matchmaker to make you match? Find you a catch. Give Mitch a call. He has matched more than 10 couples who successfully till death. You qualify if you're looking for love, ready to move from on your current love, or just want to settle down before your final bow. Also, you must be at the end of stage of life, so like older than 30. If you are desperate for a deathbed love, email or call The Last Act and connect with Mitch Baker. We guarantee that if you die before you find love, you get your money back. Take your chance before the curtain closes with good. With The Last Act, soon to be probably certified matchmaking with Mitch Baker.
Wow.
Wow. Thank you,
Thank
Todd.
you, Todd. Thank you. You just take that with
Thank
you.
you. All right.
Round of applause for Todd. And
All right.
speaking of...
So we're going to move on to our next guest. We've got Mitch Baker here, and he is an artistic activity director and a matchmaker.
Mitch, bring him out! Hey!
Hello, Tim Wade. Hello, Agatha. Hello, Sylvia. Is that
It's Sylvie.
right? Sorry.
Sorry, it's loud. It's sorry.
Hello, Mitch. It's so nice to see you.
Oh, pleasure.
So much to be
Always.
here.
So, Mitch, we just heard your ad, which was expertly written and read, I will say.
Stop. I didn't do it. I did. No, I did.
Of course you did.
You're both an artistic director and a matchmaker for people over 30?
Well, yes, the elderly.
Right.
Let's wait.
Okay.
Okay.
Let's start at the very beginning. A very good place to start. I was born in southern Missouri near, like the handle.
Boot heel.
Yeah, the booty.
Yeah.
That's what they call it. I spent most of my young days, tubing the dignitaries of the Mississippi River.
And that led you to artistic director and...
Well, I
Yeah.
knew that someday, when I wished upon a star, that I would be a star.
And here you are on
And
stage.
here I am.
Oh, beautiful.
Ew.
On
Yeah.
Kansas City's most premier podcast.
That's right. That's right. You know it's good because it's been nominated for Best Podcast by The Pitch. Yeah. It's true. It's a fact.
It's true.
That's how you know it's good. So, so who do you matchmake? I mean, how does this work? Run me through the process. I want to know.
Well, I matchmake the residents.
Oh, the residents?
Yes, yeah, where I work.
As an artistic
Well, yes,
director.
I'm the artistic activity director at
Okay.
Sunset Pastures, which is a assisted living / nursing facility.
Yeah, my mom is there.
Oh, you?
Yeah.
Yes.
Yes.
Ooh, she is looking for someone. Oh, I probably shouldn't have told you that.
I mean, I've heard a little bit about it, but
Yeah, she's looking for a love.
she has been for quite some time.
Well, I've got someone perfect for her.
Really?
Yeah.
Tell me.
Have you heard of Steve from 303?
She will not shut up about Steve from 303.
I know Eunice loves a little Steve. Well, a big Steve from 303. You know, after you turn 50, people think, oh, they don't do it anymore. But they do it way more.
Really?
A lot.
Really? And so
There's a lot of sexually transmitted illnesses at Somerset.
Oh yeah, no. He said with a glint in his eye. Yes, there are a lot of diseases.
Syphilis.
There. Okay. Yeah, I think I saw it on the news actually.
It's okay. It's treatable.
Good. So what sort of activities do you plan there? And does that do you
tell us
like
a little bit
do
about
the
the
matchmaking?
activities.
and
Thank
the
you for
activity?
asking. After I was born and raised in Guadalajara, the bottom part of Missouri,
Right.
I went off to school.
Where did you go to school? Wait.
Oh, thank you for asking.
Sorry, I have to know.
Have you ever heard of New York University in Buffalo?
Oh my God.
Wow.
I got a Master's of Fine Arts degree,
Okay.
and I am now a director of many things.
That's wonderful. What, so run me through like what's a recent match you've made? Like what's a dream that's come true for one of your residents? And how
Well,
did it go?
you didn't let me finish my answer.
Okay.
So I'm a
so
director
sorry.
of many things, and
I'm new here.
activity direct. And we are, on Tuesdays we do toga yoga.
Oh.
Yeah, all of the residents wear togas, and then they do yogas in their chairs.
Oh, that's
Very
nice.
revealing.
Yeah.
Oh, you learned about.
That's gotta be good for the matchmaking.
I have a question, if you don't mind.
yeah.
So you do your matchmaking? Do you do international or anything?
I am so good at matchmaking.
Oh, okay.
Matchmaker, make me a match. Find me a find. Catch me a catch. Yes. If you need someone and you are in your elder age, if you're gonna die soon, then you can have me. I mean, not have me. You can utilize my services and I will connect you with whoever you love.
Oh,
Will love.
You think he'd be good for?
I think so, because sometimes we need the activities on a cruise.
Are you gonna die?
No.
She's the youngest.
For the old people on the cruise.
The cruise, yeah. We have a cruise, like a
my God.
separate cruise line. So they're always looking for activities. So maybe a date, because who knows? The cruise could capsize. So
Could be. Who knows? Maybe the cruise will fall under the water.
Can we?
Beautiful voice.
Stop it.
Beautiful voice.
Will you? I'm sorry. I hate to do this. I'm not one to promote myself.
No. Yeah.
But Sunset Pastures is putting on a performance.
Oh.
And of course, I'm the director.
Of course.
Because I'm New York University Buffalo trained.
Brought that up a few times now, yes.
And I am a master of fun art. And we are putting on a performance of Annie.
Oh. Wow.
All the residents are in it. They are gonna be amazing. We've got the best redhead.
Wait a second. So let me just be clear here. A bunch of elderly people are going to portray child orphans?
Well, yeah, I mean, we have to take an intermission after It's a Hard Knock Life because we have to get him off the floor.
Right.
Yeah.
Sure, yeah.
But after that, I mean, we got a bald rich guy. We got someone playing a dog. Gosh, it's gonna be great.
That sounds incredible.
If you have to, how long is the show if you have to take an intermission that quickly?
Oh, you know, we've cut out a few parts in order for us to end by nap time. And so it's really only an hour and a half, so it's not bad.
Oh, that's not bad.
No, absolutely not. So come on out. It's at Sunset Pastures, and it's the whole month of October.
Oh, it's multiple performances.
Wow, that's a long run.
What are you think we're not Broadway? We do 8 performances a week, 2 on Sundays.
Damn, wow.
Wow. Oh my gosh.
Wow. That's a lot of rehearsal time, I think.
Well, we did lose someone. I hate to. I'm so sorry.
Yeah, it's very
I
emotional.
hate to get emotional.
Oh, Mitch.
Right.
Do they need flowers for their funeral?
My God, you are so kind.
Merci.
You are beautiful.
Oh, don't point at me. Thank you.
Yeah, it's a cultural thing. I
I'm so
think.
sorry. So sorry. Actually, it was my wife
Oh.
Oh,
who died.
that passed.
Oh, yeah, yeah, no,
Yeah, she was the original Annie, obviously.
yeah, that's very clear.
Tragic. That's tragic.
I'm so sorry.
Oh no, it was her
I'm so
time.
sorry.
It was. She died peacefully.
How
Oh.
how did it happen? If I
Well,
may ask?
we were just done. We just finished making intercos,
Intercourse. Yeah.
and she died in her sleep.
Oh,
What a way to die. You
Yeah, I
know?
guess- I guess-
mean,
She didn't die practicing because I am a stickler for you taking breaks when you need it and drinking plenty of water.
good.
that's good. Yeah.
That's just good advice in
Yeah,
general.
that's great advice.
Well, thank you so much, Mitch. We're going to keep you out here. We're going to bring out another guest here in just a moment.
Thank you.
No, thank you. But before we bring out another guest, you know what time it is.
It's time for another ad. So,
That's right. Todd, the intern.
can you please?
I never know where he's going to pop out. Okay. Okay, yeah.
There you go, Todd. Thank you.
Another short one. Here you go.
This is so short. Do you feel yourself like aging in your bone parts?
Yes.
It's tough getting older. Don't I know it? The ever faster creep of infinite crushing you into nothing but dust. Once you have a thrilling dilly bar scam, you worked at Dairy Queen in high school, and now you look at you. Eating Nutella with a bottle cap outside of a Nelly concert, trying to relive your glory days. But there are no dilly bars here, friend. There's only the flaky, dry skin on your face area. Fear not, friend. We're here with It's Not a Curse. It's the new miracle moisturizer from Hell's Back Boutique. It's Not a Curse. Offers everlasting life and non-stop torture and pain. Feeds Satan's chinchilla. It's not a curse. It's not a curse. It's not a curse. I fought a purse. I caught a nerf. It's blot, of course. It's clots, a source. It rots a corpse. It's not a curse. That felt evil, guys. I didn't like that.
You're doing great, Todd. Todd, the intern.
Todd,
Thank you, Todd. And
Well,
with that, we'll bring
We're gonna
out
bring out our next guest.
our next guest.
All right.
You know him. He's a folk singer and
Oh my
and,
gosh, I'm so excited.
and he's a survivor, and we'll find out what that means here in just a moment. Please welcome Philip Gillen,
Yeah.
a.k.a. Gil.
Gil, welcome to the stage.
Hello, Gil.
Do you need help? Do you need help? I can help. Okay.
Yeah.
I don't like to get help, I like to give it.
Oh.
Oh,
Thank you, Gil.
Gil, you're too much.
Hi.
Hi,
Gil.
Gil. Thank you for being here.
Take your time. We'll. You can. Yeah.
Yeah, I will. I'll take my
Okay,
time.
yeah.
Thank you for having me.
I feel like we should fill this silence with something, but
I don't know.
Got it.
okay.
Somewhere.
I can
Thank
feel
you,
your
Mitch.
pain. Your pain's deep. I like it.
Gil, thank you so much for being here.
Thank you. I was supposed to be at the Irish Fest,
Oh, no.
but
Well,
it's going to rain, probably. So
Yeah.
I didn't go. I came here. Thank you for having me.
yeah,
Is that
we're
a-
so excited.
Is that an Irish accent I'm detecting?
No, not at all. No.
Okay, yeah, I just wanted to make sure. I was making assumptions.
I was just gonna play my tunes at the Irish Fest. You don't have to be Irish to participate in Irish stuff.
That's true. That's a fact.
Do you have to be French to participate in French things?
Oh, good question.
It depends, but we do just charge more, especially if you say things like "c'est la vie" or "it's so chic" or whatever.
I can feel your light. You got pain. You got light. Not sure about you two yet. We'll figure it out.
Okay.
We'll figure it
I
out.
think he was looking at us. I can't really tell.
It's hard to tell.
It's a mystery, isn't it?
That's okay. You look really cool, Gil.
Yeah.
Well, I'm not cool. I'm just somebody trying to save the planet.
Okay. Well, let's get into it. You're a folk singer.
Well, I guess if you want to classify someone in, put them in a box, you can put me in the folk singer box.
Okay.
And I'd be okay with that, because I feel like that's kind of what I am.
Mm-hmm.
But I think outside of that, I'm a person who likes to make sure my mic doesn't fall down. And
Oh, you did it. Good job.
now it's there, isn't it?
Sure is.
Yeah. Yeah. Now,
Good job.
I just like to tell people how it is out there. A lot of rich folks.
Mm-hmm.
Rich folks don't listen to us, you know?
No, yeah.
Us normal folks.
Yeah, we're public.
I have
public
stopped
radio podcast.
listening for most of what he said.
Did you catch any of it?
Not really. Just sounds like what's that cartoon? Charlie Brown.
Yeah, wah, wah, wah.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
That's-
Is it like that when you talk to us?
No.
Oh, okay. Good. Good.
I like that. It's good.
Well, Gil, tell us a little bit about yourself. How did
Yeah.
you get into folk singing?
Right, so I grew up with a lot of money, and now I just don't like people that got a lot of money. And I found out if you write folk songs about people who got too much money, then you can get popularity, and you
Yeah.
can make more money.
Okay. Yeah.
All right.
But you don't want to.
I don't want, well, I have a story to tell.
Okay.
Okay.
Didn't
Well,
know how
ask
to
the
tell
question,
it.
yeah.
And no one likes to listen to stories that are hard. When you have life-changing moments happen in your life, and you have to try to come back from it. You ever done that?
Oh no.
You ever
Yeah, my
had a
wife died.
His wife.
I think mine's bigger than that.
Okay. It's not a competition.
I don't,
for
it's
anyone.
not. It's not. Hey, everybody's trauma is their trauma, right?
Right. Yeah. Everyone's on a journey. What's yours? What happened to you, Gil?
Tell us, Gil.
Take your time. Take your time.
I will.
I mean, don't take that much. Like,
Are you?
I was taken into space against my will.
by Elon Musk.
No, friend. No, friend.
Oh my gosh.
Aliens.
Aliens,
They
Gil.
took me up there, and they said, "Hey, good job down there, Gil. You're doing a good job saving the planet.
Wow.
But we have to take your bones."
They took your bones?
Little by little, they're taking them every couple months.
Oh, it's a continuous thing?
I did not ask for it. I have to be clear here.
Well,
And they said, "Gil, got good bones. We need to look at your bones. We ain't got bones like you. We need to figure out why you got bones."
So now, are they taking the bones and not giving them back, or?
No, they haven't yet. They might in the future. Could
What?
change.
Are you missing bones?
I'm missing 3/4 of my tibia.
Okay.
The inside part.
They're not even taking the full bone.
They take the marrow,
Oh.
and I think they cook with it. I think.
They cook with it?
I think so. I don't know. Would you know what it felt like if somebody took your marrow? I think it's the marrow. I'm not sure.
I have no idea.
Can you still walk?
I walked out here, didn't I? Didn't I?
I think he did.
Yeah, as I recall.
Trying to remember.
I did. Well, I guess I didn't walk, did I? I entered.
Okay. I think we're getting lost in the details here. I see you've got your guitar, so I mean, let's not hide around. Let's not dance around this anymore.
Love to hear.
Do you have a particular one of mine that you like a lot? You like me to play?
I like.
NYC.
NYC is
Yeah, the
one
one
of
about
my
New York.
favorites.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's a good one.
You don't have to.
I'm fine with playing it, I guess. I could. If you're gonna twist my arm.
I just love musicals.
Wow.
These city streets are oh so bleak.
It's not the same.
Rich people walk, but they don't speak to me. 'Cause I'm just nothing, I'm invincible to them. Because their bottom line isn't changed by the things that I buy. They took me up into their ship and they said, Gil, you're pretty cool. We want to take all of your bones. We'll drop you back off at your school. That's right, it happened in high school. The first time. These rich people just want to kill the ozone layer. Donate money to my Pinterest.
Wow, yeah, that's a
Wow, Gil.
NYC.
it's beautiful, yeah. A classic.
I don't
Thank you.
think that's a song for Manny, but
It could be.
it could be. That's what I was going to
It really
say.
could.
Because Daddy Warbucks needs a little bit more crap.
Yes, well, Daddy Warbucks has
Honey.
layers and money. I got this from the Queen. I just wanted to tell everyone that.
Okay. I was gonna ask. I was.
It seems like Gil's already ready for another
Okay,
song.
yeah, let's get right into it. Sylvie, are you enjoying this?
Do you have any en français or French?
In France?
Like
I've played some in France.
oh,
I played this one in France once.
okay.
The tower's way too high up there. Why did we build it? It's so much steel that we could have used for the children. We could have built schools made out of steel. Wouldn't that be something? But instead we got this big old tower. It's basically nothing. I was out at a bar one night and I went out to smoke a cigar. And a big old light came up in the sky and I started to fly. They took me back up there and I didn't know what I would do. And they told me, we're gonna take your bones to make a stew.
A stew.
Oh, okay. Well, then.
That's
yeah,
why I thought it was the bone metal,
That makes
because they
sense.
specifically told me, gonna use my
You're gonna
bones to
make
make
a
a stew. Like
Yeah.
a giant or something.
I,
Like a giant or something.
yeah. Fee, fi, fo, fum, and so on.
They had big arms and little heads, big old eyes. They had big arms and little heads and big old eyes. Big old eyes.
Oh,
Oh, wow.
what was that? Are you trying to do a little duet?
I mean,
I mean, I'm classically trained.
What it?
What? Did you go to school somewhere?
NYU Buffalo.
I mean,
I'm
would
a
you
cr-
guys feel comfortable doing a song together?
Oh, like a duet? I would never.
We could do that one.
Okay.
The most popular one that everyone knows. We all know what it's called.
Yep.
Jumping in.
Jumping in.
Yep.
Jumping in. All right.
I remember now.
Yes, this is a good one. This is a good one.
Bubba, 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 bubba.
They're up in their high rises.
Rises,
Rises.
rises,
As the temperatures rises.
rises,
Rises. They don't want to let us be cool. They want us to spend all our money on their stuff.
Oh.
My best friend Terry the alien took me to prom.
The alien.
And he was super cool. He let me meet his mom.
Jumping in, jumping in, jumping
He had a
in.
flower on his lapel, and we totally fucked afterwards.
What?
Terry the alien and I fucked.
Wow.
We're jumping in,
Jumping in, jumping in, jumping in, jumping in, jumping in, jumping in, jumping in, jumping in, jumping in, jumping in.
Take the plunge.
Jumping in, I fucked a
Plunge into Terry.
alien.
Wow.
Wow.
Yeah. Let him hear it. Yeah.
Do you, oh wait, I'm sorry. So sorry for interrupting.
Did
your
I
loud-
finish?
No. Yes,
Oh.
Do you do? Have you ever played on a cruise? Surrounded by flowers.
Played on a what?
A cruise.
A cruise?
Yeah.
A cruise?
Like a boat in it.
Right,
but
yeah.
bigger.
I've done that. I've played on a cruise.
You've played it before?
I have. Couple, 3 or 4.
Okay, well, my family has a cruise line, not the one that we are on, but for other people. So they need activities and entertainment. So
I mean, I got tons of gigs lined up. However,
Would you work on a cruise ship of 30 people for one of the wealthiest individuals that's ever existed?
They're very well.
32 and a half. Congratulations to your
yeah,
sister.
Yeah, I'm sorry. So,
merci.
if you have Dramamine and it's part of the contract, I'm in.
okay.
If
Wow.
not, I'm gonna throw up. I go out on those boats, throw up. Instantly, throw up.
I think
All
we
right.
can make it happen.
Well, on that note, it's time for a little break. We're going to take a 10-minute intermission, but at the end of the show, we're going to do a Q&A where you can ask them any questions that have been
question you
just
want.
burning at you.
And
So-
I know you've got a lot by now.
Yeah, I'm sure you can think of a few questions to ask these fine folks. So when we come back in about 10 minutes, we'll have another 3 guests out here. Please go see the bartender and order yourself some drinks. And we'll be right back
Be
for
back,
KCR Live.
Thank you. You're the best.
We're back.
Thank you so much.
Thank you so much.
Oh, well, that was a really exciting first half.
Yeah. Can I set my water over there on the other side? Is that okay? I don't know where to put things. Sorry.
You're usually in the field. This isn't really your...
Yeah, this isn't my style. I'm normally out in the streets with the people, you know.
That doesn't always end very well for you.
No, I think I've been turned into a mermaid. I've been attacked violently several
Sucked into
times.
a vortex at a...
Oh yeah, there was a goldfish
cheese-
god that I was
goldfish
sucked into a vortex. That was
So this has
interesting.
got to be pretty mild compared to what you're...
Yeah. Shockingly, I'm surprised I haven't been attacked or eaten or interdimensionally stolen. I don't know how to phrase things. Am I doing okay? This is my first live show. Am I
This is
doing
your first live show, and I think you're doing fine. He's doing fine, right? He's doing great.
Thank you.
He's doing great.
Thank you.
You have a ways to go before you're, at my level, but that's...
Yeah, that's understandable. Okay.
All right, so should we enter...
Well, before we get to our next guest,
yes.
we do have another ad.
Another ad,
from
so-
one of our amazing sponsors. So please, Todd,
Todd, our
the
intern.
intern, watch out for the screen. The screen is still there. Okay. Oh, we have 2 ads here. Just read these 2. Here you go.
Kansas City Revival Live is brought to you by apples. Did you know there are over 3 colors of apples? I sure didn't. Visit apples.com and enter the promo code WHOA!apples to get your first bushel of apple for free. Apples! They're everywhere. Also, do you need ham for your family? Try Hamley. Visit Hamley.com and enter promo code SADDAD for 10% off your first Hamley purchase. Hamley, it's ham for your family.
Thank you, Todd.
Thank you, Todd. He's really doing a good job.
He's doing a great job. Usually it's kind of a nightmare to work with him, but he's doing really well tonight. So
Yeah, he's really crushing it.
Yeah.
So, our next guest is a fellow podcast host. That's
Fellow
exciting.
podcast host.
And otherwise ordinary guy.
Lee Watson.
Lee Watson.
Lee, welcome to the
Hey,
stage.
hi Lee. Hi Lee.
Hello,
Hi.
guys. Hi. How's it going? I'm so nervous. God, I'm a huge fan of you guys.
Oh,
Yeah.
wow.
I did want to make just one quick correction to my title. I am a podcaster host, as in I am the body that hosts one of Kansas City's most beloved podcasters. It's not my podcast though.
I get it, like you're an
Yeah.
instrument. You're merely just a vessel for your
Yeah,
right?
yeah. It's actually, you guys might know of him. It's Matthew Teets.
Oh, Matthew Teets.
Yeah, Matthew Teets. He has a couple of podcasts, but he is a.
I've never met him, but-
No, nobody has.
Mysterious
really.
Matthew Teets.
Yes, he's a rat who lives in my stomach, and he hosts a podcast from inside of my stomach.
Hold on.
And yes.
Matthew Teets?
Matthew Teets
the
is
renowned
a,
Matthew Teets?
Yes, he's a rat and he lives in my stomach. That's where he does his, his work. He also lives there full time, so.
Okay, so
I've only met the guy once.
You only met him once?
I guess
Yeah.
the one time
Yeah,
when he got
before,
into it. Right.
yeah. It was early college days, crazy times. I needed the money, so I figured, I put out an ad to sublet
Your stomach.
Your body?
my apartment, but that's just the agreement that we came to.
Wait.
Yeah.
So a rat named Matthew Teets
Yes.
paid you money to live in your stomach?
Initially, yes.
Okay.
Okay.
I'm gonna be honest, I got kind of scammed out of it.
Oh,
He
no.
gave me the initial $500 for the first month's rent.
Yeah.
And for the last, 13, 14 years, he's just been holed up in there. And he won't pay. He makes a lot of money from the podcast. He could pay.
Yeah,
but
they
you don't
have
see any
I don't see a cent of it.
yeah, they have BetterHelp as a sponsor.
Yeah.
So that's,
Well,
that's big bucks.
I know. He's making crazy amount of money, but what are you gonna do? So
Okay, so
yeah.
how did Matthew get into your stomach?
Oh my God, it's
I want to know that. We all want to know that.
We
I
all
think.
yeah, of course.
It's
very curious about that.
It's a crazy story. We were at a party together. Matthew was in his undergrad, but I had just moved from Wisconsin, so God.
Where at?
Wisconsin.
Oh, okay.
And we were standing by the keg. We were having some beers, and I'd been putting out the word. I'd been putting up posters all over the college
Sure.
that we were going to, that I was looking for a roommate. We struck up a conversation. One thing led to another. And to be fair, I was doing shots most of the night.
Okay.
So it's a little blurry, but I just remember I had him sign the lease. He zelled me $500, and then he just
popped right
right in the mouth. Yeah.
Wow.
Okay.
And it's not the best, most ideal setup that I would ask for. It does pose its own unique challenges, but everybody's got something.
Everybody's got a story. That's,
Yeah.
that's what we're finding out.
Tell us a little bit about these challenges, though.
The biggest one I would probably have to say is that he does bring his guests on to have the podcast, and they're all other rats.
Okay.
And
So
I,
it's all
I-
recorded
it's
with
all-
I've listened to every episode. I never knew any of
Yeah.
this.
you would
But the
never know.
sound quality is
Yeah, it sounds like
incredible.
really good.
I know.
Matthew was really good.
And so I just never know when I'm walking down the street and I lock eyes with a rat, whether or not that's just a rat, or if he's coming for me to, kind of scurry up my pant and shove his way down into my mouth and belly.
So all the rat guests on Matthew's podcast go into your mouth.
Force their ways through my mouth and down my throat and into my stomach, and then they record for, about an hour, 15 minutes, trim it down to the 45, put it up on Spotify. Yeah.
That's a nice
Now,
type of
I'm familiar with the podcast. I listen, but some people here might not. So what does Matthew podcast
Yeah,
about?
it's honestly, I gotta say I'm a fan. It's a good podcast.
It is a good
It's a supernatural fan cast. I didn't think that when he pitched the idea to me that it was gonna do very well, because it's 2023 and
Yeah, you would think this is
it's
like-
been on for a long time,
Yeah, it's
and
been
people
good.
kind of know about it. But he brings his own special twist to it. He's actually got some you guys have listened. He's a very funny, very charismatic rat.
Very funny.
Yeah, I like the ongoing ones about Sasquatch are really fun.
Yeah, no, I think they're fantastic. I'm not even a supernatural fan, and I know I probably shouldn't because he's a rat who lives in my stomach, but I subscribe to the Patreon.
Really?
It's $3 a month. It doesn't
It's
make
not-
that big of a difference.
That's how they get you those Patreons.
Yeah, and you get an extra
$50.
episode every Friday. It's honestly, if you guys are not subscribed to it, you should.
Yeah, you really should. So, what?
Have you tried to evict Matthew?
Yeah.
Through nearly every possible route, absolutely. I've drank hydrogen peroxide. Didn't do anything, just hurt my throat a little bit. Doesn't matter how much I eat. I can't really eat enough to make enough to force him out because of all the podcasting equipment inside me.
Right. How did that get in there?
So that one is a less crazy story.
Good, because
We were initially going to do the podcast together, and again, I know I've been burned by him in the past. I should just stop believing him when he says this stuff, but I paid for all of the equipment out of my own pocket,
What? No
and
way.
I ate it piece by piece,
Yeah.
and then he put it together down there. And I obviously can't get it back, so.
Wait, so have you even been a guest on this podcast?
I was supposed to be the co-host. I
He's
can cut
never
out.
even had you on.
No, he's never, I don't really know how that would work, but, I guess I get some behind the scenes content that's really cool, because I can hear what they're doing in
Is he
there.
podcasting right now?
No. Tonight is his off night. He's having a smoke, having a little drink.
Yeah, I noticed.
Ow. Yeah, the smoke.
Yeah,
Yeah, it's gonna be like that. I'm sorry, I'm not trying to stink up this lovely space that we have, but
Sure.
might be.
Have you ever thought about like starting your own competing podcast? And maybe Matthew will understand the value there.
That's not a bad idea.
I did at first, but when I saw the numbers, there's just no competing with that. He's just a charismatic guy. He's got that personality. He's got that gravitas, and I was homeschooled, so unfortunately, I just don't have that command.
Matthew Teets was on Joe Rogan. How did that happen?
I unfortunately had to. I met Joe. He's nice off the air. He's like a regular guy off the air.
I guess it's a shtick.
But it's a persona, exactly.
Right, yeah.
So I did have to go and sit there while Joe Rogan put his ear right on up to my belly.
That just sounds like the worst thing in the world.
It was really awkward for, I'd say, the first 35 minutes when he just was, I was pressed to him. And my arms got tied. We've been doing this for a while, but just slowly. I don't even really know how it happened, but I just had my hand rested, cradling ever so gently on top of his head, and then
Almost sounds
I don't know.
like you.
By the end of it, we were just
He was
almost snuggling.
Yeah.
Yeah. It was nice, actually.
Well, that's wonderful. We have to move on to the next guest.
Okay. That's
Unfortunately.
No.
We'll still. I still
Sure.
want to know more, but
Absolutely.
Before we bring out our next guest, we need to bring out Todd, the intern.
Todd, can you
Todd!
come out here, please?
Come on.
Oh my gosh. I am so excited to meet Todd in person. Oh my God.
He is. What? I was wondering when you're gonna figure that one
Wow.
out.
This
Yeah,
is
here's
amazing.
your next ad. Here you go.
Are you moving to a new home soon? Don't tack your wool sack into your hatchback, just save some greenback. Packed us a Cactus Movers for Clack Clack Pack and track all your knickknacks for paperbacks for your new shack. Don't let other movers take you aback. Our prices and service will crack their back and leave your jaw slack. Got a giant stack out back? Packed us a cactus, we'll smack it in a sack and backpack it all the way from your cul-de-sac to Fond du Lac. Go to pactuscactus.com and enter code POKEOUCH to get 10% off your next move.
Thank you, Todd.
Great job.
Wow, that was amazing.
Todd's doing great.
All
We'll let you
right.
introduce the next guest here.
Yeah, okay. We've got a great guest coming up. Dirk Derrick. Dirk Derrick
Dirk
is
Derrick.
the deceptive detective.
Ooh.
All right, let's give it up for Dirk.
All right.
Hello.
What's up, Dirk?
Good
Hi,
evening to
Dirk.
y'all.
Oh, hi.
Thank you so much for being here.
Oh, it is quite the perfect chance for me to come out and do this evening. So I appreciate the invitation.
So you're a detective. Tell us about that.
Oh yeah, I solve crime from 9 to 5.
Oh, I have a crime.
Yeah, she might.
We could talk about it.
Well,
maybe
you know,
later.
are you talking about the particular inhabitant in your cavity?
Yeah, is there anything that you can
I
do
don't
about
like
that?
when you phrase that.
You heard about that?
I did hear about the creature inside
Yeah.
of you.
I guess
and unfortunately, that falls underneath the kind of cases that I do not cover.
Because it's not really a mystery, is it? We
No,
kind of know. Open
it
and
is
shut.
quite known.
Yeah,
There is
it's-
no detecting to do about that. There's a rat.
Solved. Sorry. I think maybe an exterminator?
Who you gonna call? God damn.
Yeah. So anyway,
Don't know.
Dirk Derrick. Dirk Derrick, you're known as the deceptive detective. So does that mean is that you're like Columbo, where you just kind of like, one more thing, you do a little bit and then fool them into thinking that you're something else?
Well, it mostly has to do with the fact that I in my off hours, I continue to investigate, but I call in any information that I have found as a tip to my hotline, and I pay myself an extra money to solve the own cases that are part of my paperwork.
So you were a professional detective and a citizen detective?
Yes, ma'am.
Wait, hold on. So you're you're working on a case, right?
Yes, absolutely.
And then you get a hot tip.
Yeah.
And that tip is from you in your off hours?
I mean, more times than not. In the history of the tip line, there have been 75 confirmed tips, and 74 of them have come from me. And I have paid myself $125,000.
So really, the tip line is more like your memo pad where you write things.
Look at you trying to hone in on my action.
It's not a bad idea.
It's part of the process. The city won't pay me in the overtime anymore, so I need to do what I need to do.
Are you employed by the city?
I mean, more or less. They call upon people to solve crimes. And yes, they give me a paycheck.
Wait, so you work for the police or are you a private detective?
Well, I'm a private detective, but the city contracts me because the workload is too large. There's too many cases.
Can you tell us a little bit about a case you are currently working on, or
yes, I can.
recently?
I can tell you about the case of the Skull Kids. And so
The Skull Kids?
The Skull Kids. So that's a local gang. And they were kidnapping kids from the neighborhood, and they were initiating them into the gang, and then they would call me and tell me what had happened, and I would bring the kid back to their parents. They would give me a nice finder's fee, and then I would tell the Skull Kids of where to go next.
Wait, it sounds kind of like you were orchestrating a human trafficking ring.
Now, hold on. Hold on. That is a large accusation to law my direction. And I think that we need to hold on now. The Skull Kids were gonna steal those children no matter what I did. Okay. I just cut myself in on the action. You need to understand I'm a good man who is put in a precarious situation.
Okay, yeah.
I thought that's where this was going. I'm going to be completely honest. No offense. It's nothing about.
So you just. I mean.
Kind of.
You don't seem so high and mighty to me. I don't know why you're casting a
Right,
spur in
okay.
my direction.
Come on, let's keep our cool. Let's keep our cool. I apologize.
Right, well, I came here because I thought we were going to have a good conversation.
We are.
I'm feeling lambasted.
You know what? Let's move on to another.
Actually, I just want to check in with Lee real quick. I've
Yeah.
noticed you.
Yeah.
Is everything okay?
It's just, sometimes there's a bit of overflow. So. It's
what?
again, the podcasting equipment takes up an unbelievable,
space.
yeah.
Okay.
And I didn't,
Just want to make sure.
tell Matthew that I was doing this.
Oh.
So I don't know if he has found out and is trying to work his way out, but I'm gonna do my best to keep him down.
Matthew, if you would like to speak to one of my lawyer friends, due to the nature of how Lee is treating you this evening, I can put you in touch.
Are you talking to the rat?
Yeah.
Right now?
Yeah, I'm talking to the rat.
Don't talk to him.
Okay. Yeah.
Don't talk to him.
Lee has a contentious relationship with this rat.
Well, I am aware, and I'm exploiting that for my own benefit.
Oh, okay. That's like your thing. Okay. Dirk, why don't you tell us about another case you've been working on, or one that's made headlines recently?
It was the case of the missing locket. Miss Locket went missing.
Yeah, that's a big one. Everyone here knows about it. Let's go on. I won't.
Yeah, so she went missing, and I, through various measures of sleuthing and investigation, I deduced her location. Okay. And I found her, and I brought Miss Locket back.
Wow.
Yeah, absolutely.
Great. Yeah. You're a hero.
Yeah. Oh, thank you.
Guys, I don't want you to be led astray. Where did you find Miss Locket at?
Well, it was in my family's cabin.
That's what I thought.
Did the Skull Kids take her?
Yeah, I mean, the conspiracy goes all the way to the top. You think you understand? The Skull Kids have been running this city for now 75 years. They should be gold men by this point, but they still have childlike wonder. I think it's the kidnapping.
Keeps them young?
It keeps them young. Yeah. Steal a kid, stay young. That's what they always say.
That's the famous saying.
I'm just curious, do you have to have a license to be a detective?
I'm not big on giving the government any information
No, clearly.
unless they're giving me greenbacks in exchange.
Yeah, why would you? So are you just gonna keep this? I mean, you kind of outed yourself in front of all these people, and you think you can keep this going?
You know, I'm a wily old son of a gun, and you know, I might just choose a new location for my vocation.
Just move on to the next town.
Yeah, you know, I have many names that I can go by. Derek Dirk, like people won't have any idea who I am.
You just switch your name?
Yeah, it's opposite orders. Yeah.
Hey, can we make sure that the doors aren't locked from the outside, just in case?
Yeah,
'Cause I feel in danger. I don't know about you guys. You guys are being very nonplussed about this, but I do feel.
To be honest,
Maybe.
I've been sucked into vortexes and beaten and
Yeah,
kidnapped.
he's
and
pretty used to it.
Oh.
And it was of no fault of his own. And you're fine. You've lived to tell the tale, and you are a better man because.
He's right.
Okay. All right.
Right.
All right. Take your word for it.
He's got me there.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, Dirk, we have to bring out another guest here in a moment. Will you stick around?
Oh, absolutely. I would be so obliged.
Right. Well, then that means it's time for another ad break with our intern Todd.
Todd! Oh, jeez. Here's your microphone. Make it quick.
Okay. Our extrajudicial forces are standing by for confirmation of affirmation with markers because we are coming for you, Hunter Law. The Hunt You Down law firm has just been granted permits to prosecute crimes discovered by our cyber experts. Cyber. Get your limited edition cyber crystals at www.hunterlaw.com/cybercrystals. Our cyber experts are watching your data. Those texts, laughing at that video saying, "That's so me." When someone shares a pretty crime story, we're collecting that data and coming for you. Scared? You should be. Ward yourself today with Hunter's Law exclusive citation repelling cyber crystals. Available at www.hunterlaw.com/cybercrystals. A cyber court system has been created to expedite these cases. A cyber court system has been created to expedite these cases. Don't get caught noodling along the rant where someone says that something offends your sensibilities. Hunter Law will hunt you down. Act now and get your Hunter Law cyber crystal for 7 weekly payments of 70 times 7. www.hunterlaw./ You remember the rest.
Thank you, Todd. Todd the intern.
Todd, thank you.
Good job, Todd.
Wow.
Very good.
Okay, so our next guest holds records in an
excited.
unusual record book. Please welcome award winner Paula Kingsman.
Paula.
Here we go.
Oh, under
It is.
the screen.
You got it. Hey, Paula. Hi.
Hi, Paula.
All the doors were locked.
Oh, no.
You can have a seat right there.
That's what I'm fucking talking about.
These are just curtains, by the way.
Paula.
Hi, I'm Paula Kingsman.
Here.
So you're an award winner and a record holder. Can you tell us? We're not talking about the Guinness Book here. What are we talking about?
No, I think it would help if I told you my backstory a little bit.
Yeah, absolutely. Go right ahead.
So I'm Paula Kingsman. I'm an award winner. When I grew up, I learned at a very young age that I didn't want to be part of my family's business. And so I've been a constant disappointment to them.
What business
And then
is
I
that?
realized, oh, what was that?
It doesn't matter. Continue.
Oh, go ahead. We'll put a pin in it. And so I realized that I wanted to be a professional disappointment.
Oh, okay.
Interesting.
I didn't know
Yeah.
this was a.
I didn't know it was possible, I suppose.
Yeah, the family business was hospital clowns. I didn't even watch Patch Adams.
Oh yeah, that's required viewing, I think, to be a hospital clown.
So to that end, I've won a lot of awards, and I brought the award book that
Yeah,
I'm
let's
in.
see that.
It's called O'Malley's record book of disappointments.
Yeah.
Wow.
Even the cover of that book is disappointing.
Yeah. I'm featured prominently along with recipes.
And those are how are the recipes?
I never learned how to cook, so that's what I'm in the award book for. Just least disappointing kitchen person.
Well, we have.
Disappointing. I
That's
guess.
the whole title?
Yeah.
Least,
most,
wait, most?
It's most.
Most
It's most
disappointing.
disappointing. I'm also the most disappointing sentence constructor.
Well, I think we have some photos of some of the
we
some
actually.
of the awards that you've won.
Oh.
If you want to just, if we can show you those to you, and maybe you can describe what.
Yeah, I am.
You can just take a look at these images, and you'll be able to tell us some of these. Now,
So,
what's going on here? This is a photo of you
Tell
from
us
the
about
book.
this.
So I was trying to be the least enlightened person I could be. So I won that award.
Okay.
For the least enlightened
Least
person.
enlightened person.
Okay.
Seems like some stiff competition.
Okay.
Did you Photoshop that yourself?
No.
No?
Why don't we go to the next image here? Okay, and what's this
Okay.
one?
Wow. That's a
What are you doing here?
Okay, this is when I was the most disappointing pet sitter.
Yeah,
There's not a pet to
I
be
don't-
seen.
I don't see a pet.
Yeah, are there pets here?
There were.
Okay. All right. That adds up. Let's go
All
to
right,
the
next
next one.
slide.
What do we got going on here?
So this was when I won most disappointing tourist. I went to Chechnya and just I didn't have any money to go to any of the sites, so I met people by standing by all the recycle bins.
Oh, that's
I bet you met some really interesting people.
yeah, that's pretty disappointing.
Yeah,
Okay.
it turns out I was completely wrong about which thing goes in which bin.
Yeah, it's confusing over there.
Because I'm also the most disappointing Chechnyan language reader.
There's, it does look like there's pictures on the front of them, though.
Yeah, you would think that'd be helpful.
They were not.
Okay, yeah, makes sense.
All right, let's go to the next slide.
Okay, next one.
Oh, no. What's going on here?
Oh wow, beautiful landscape.
All right, so this was when I won most disappointing maze participant. I didn't get in the maze.
Didn't even make it in the maze.
I didn't make it in. By the time I finished parking my car, the maze was closed.
Okay.
All right, yeah, let's go to the next one.
Next one.
Yeah.
Oh, what we got there?
Okay.
This is
I feel like I can tell what this one is.
I feel like I could guess this one, but let's hear it from you.
so this is when I won most disappointing Hot Topic shopper.
Not what I thought.
I went in, I finally got to Hot Topic. It took a minute. But I just went in for just like regular black pants that didn't have any like chains. And they were really disappointed in me.
They don't like that. They don't like
Yeah.
You know, if you go to Hot Topic and you buy a sweatshirt with a skull on it, that's one of the ways to get into the skull, kid.
Are you trying to recruit her?
Don't
Yeah, we
do
need
that.
we
Don't
need
do
more people.
No,
I
all
will
you have to
disappoint you.
Yeah, I was gonna say, even if you wanted to recruit her, I think she would be bad at it.
Yeah, I don't think.
I would be record-breakingly bad at it.
Let's go to the next slide.
Okay.
Okay. And here you are.
So here's when I won most disappointing search party participant. So it turned out not only did the person we were searching for die, but so did the rest of the people that were on my boat.
Oh my god. Wow, that's really disappointing.
Wow, that is disappointing. Let's go to the next one.
Like, this one's pretty straightforward. I did not butterfly. This was most disappointing butterfly swim.
Yeah.
Yeah, all right, let's go to the next one.
You'll be shocked. Most disappointing baby kangaroo. I did not want to go in that pouch.
Yeah, you
Didn't want to do it.
disgusted. Honestly.
Didn't want it.
I
They
don't know if you'd fit, honestly, even if you gave it a try.
really big.
Okay.
Fair enough.
You are one to talk about pouches.
Yeah, I was gonna say you kind of have.
Seeing as how you are just a glorified pouch. Holding a rat who's running a successful podcast.
Wow.
I did-
I didn't know I was gonna be brought on to be ridiculed for.
Yeah, you're right.
I mean, you've been talking shit to me,
I
trying to
would
get
just
me in
Sure,
trouble.
please.
I am a victim.
Yeah, so yeah, most disappointing marsupial, I guess it would be like it was an umbrella category, and then kangaroo was subcategory that I failed at.
All right, we got a few more. Let's go to the next one.
We have more.
All right, so this was least disappointing jump rope for Hart. I could not find the gymnasium. Wandered here, and they let me stay. I don't. That whip hurt so bad.
Yeah, it's okay. Yeah, understandable. Next slide. Huh.
As you can tell, I didn't even die.
Most disappointing death. Yeah. And I think that's the last one, right? Yeah, all right. Well, there we go. There's some slides
There's a.
showcasing.
There's.
So if you need.
Wow.
If you want to try to be more disappointing than me, we all share this copy of this book because it's also the only hard copy of the cobbler recipe that my grandma made.
Oh,
So
is it good?
no,
That's unfortunate.
yeah, thank you.
Well, I think it's about time to start wrapping up the show. But before we do the Q&A and bring the rest of the guests out here, we got a few more ads.
We have some ads.
Todd?
All right, Todd.
These are the ones that are left, so here you go.
Hey, have you ever wished your country music talked more shit? Like poop shit? Did you get a thrill from surprising your dinner guests with a musical mashup that Pitchfork once called genuinely confusing? Does your cat wish you'd get a new hobby? Then you're luck! Check out Country's Shittiest Songs, a remix compilation featuring classic shitty songs like Butt Shootin' Tootie, Achy Breaky Sharp, Friends in Low Feces, Country Loads, and The Gambler. Call in the next 20 minutes and use the code KC Revival to get a free bonus album, Alternative Shit, not to be confused with Dookie. With other tremendously emo trash dumps like Shitting Time, Shit Me to Life, Blast Resort, Somewhere I Belong, I'll Follow You Into the Fart, and Comfortably Numb. 1-800-POO-FART.
I think the last
this
one's
just get
a
just-
misconnection. Yeah.
Okay, I'm just gonna read it's misconnection. You 4'8", me giant baseball hat.
Thank you, Todd. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Todd.
Wow.
Let's bring
Okay,
our...
so let's bring out the rest of our guests from earlier, and we're gonna do a little Q&A. So
Oh boy.
if anyone
Okay.
has a question for our guests,
Oh, yes. Welcome. Actually, Todd, if you can come back out here. You can find some people in the audience that have questions. We don't... Yeah. Who out here has a question
does
for
anyone
our
have a
guests?
question for one of our guests?
Anyone?
Yes, this is from a French flower person.
Oui,
Sylvie.
Sylvie, merci.
What is your favorite flower and what is your least favorite flower?
Oh, least favorite, anything American. And favorite would be violet, lavenders. Oui.
Oh, cute. Yes, wonderful.
Lovely.
Any questions?
Thank you, Todd.
Thank you,
Yeah.
Todd.
Yeah, get those questions, Todd.
The disappointing lady? What?
Hi.
Do you have children?
Yes, because it was the most disappointing thing I could do for my family. So I have several. They all hate me. And I feel really rewarded by that.
We got a question over here, guys.
Oh, question?
I had a question for Michael Dietz.
You can try.
Your purple mattress discount code isn't working. Do I need to capitalize?
I can answer that one for him. Yes, it's capital M, capital Teats. So.
Oh, the whole Teats is capitalized?
Yeah, the entire Teats. Yeah. So I hope that works. If not, just email. I monitor the email for the podcast, so just shoot me an email. It's
Wait, you're working for the podcast?
I can't swallow a MacBook. I have to do it.
That makes sense.
Any other questions out there?
One more. I got one over here, guys. Hold on.
Okay, thank you, Todd.
Thank you, Todd.
So helpful tonight.
Yeah, he's usually not this helpful.
No, not usually.
Right here.
Yeah, for the sunset director,
Pastures. Sunset Pastures.
what are you planning for next season?
Oh my goodness.
We didn't even get to that.
No.
We are having an announcement tonight.
Oh, goody.
Next season at Sunset Pastures, directed by Mitch Baker, we present Dear Evan Hansen.
Wow, I can't wait to see that. That is going to be amazing.
It's going to be a bunch of old people dressed up like high school, just like the musical movie.
Yeah, almost the same actually. I don't know what the difference is. Any other questions out there?
I don't see any more hands, guys.
All
All
right.
right, thank you, Todd.
Well, that wraps it up for Kansas City Revival Live.
Thank you so much.
Thank you so much for coming out.
Thank you for having
Thank
us,
you to our
guys.
guests.
Thank you to our guests.
So much.
Merci, merci.
All wonderful. And thank you to the Bird Comedy Theater. We'll be back. Thank you so much.